Another stun gun, yikes. Okay, now I definitely need to just cut cards from my deck that I don't want. Like, Drosscore is kind of fine, but it does get in the way of my stuff. Honestly, I probably want to get, like, Drosscore, Mandible, and stun gun out of the deck right now. So will we get face cam on LOL like Hearthstone? Probably. But again, no confirmation on anything. Get rid of that stun gun and the mandibles, honestly. I defend myself well enough that I don't need the mandibles at this point. AoE is good for the final fight. That's the only reason I haven't removed the Drosscore yet. Convince Durno to help fight the Admiralty? Yeah, sure. Guys, he just confirmed LOR. That's what I heard, Rito. You're right. LOR confirmed. I was trying to be sneaky about it, but you're 100% correct. That was just me confirming it. Okay. Let's go for dominance first. Then I'm gonna Pale Non-Sec Boosted Evil Eye, and then I'm gonna Duplicity my Browbeat. Really? Oh, the second one doesn't cast for X? Oh. That's annoying. It's supposed to cast for X. All right. So I can't remove that. I can remove my own recall. My own dominance. It casts for 0 because the first spend all of your actions. Yeah, but like multiple other games that I played where there are X cost cards, basically set the value at the first X and then repeat that value. Slay the Spire does this. I think does Monster Train do that? Do they have a duplication effect? I don't know if Monster Train has a duplication effect, but they do have X cost cards. I mean, I guess I'd just reconsider that. And then murder. There's no duplicate? No? Okay, cool. We'll see how that ends up getting implemented in that then. Alright. Let's go! Thank heck I have the Drosscore for this fight. Okay. Start of your turn, it changes effects. So Warp Vial has had its cost lowered. It's probably going to be a good effect. I should probably stun the person who's about to hit me. I can even assault. Honestly, like, it's just get rid of the boosted wind up here, I think. Warping hits all enemies. Do I want that? Should I assault that? Double its effect? Yeah, sure, let's do that. Because that applied wound to all of the targets, because my, your first attack each combat applies wound. Okay, the person attacking me is Goon Cole, and the person attacking Reggie is Guard G. I should probably go for Guard G here, because I want to keep Reggie alive. Ideally. Okay, do some adapt for a bunch more cards. It's just got to be boosted wind up. In fact, boosted wind up will remove Guard G. Actually, Guard G is already conceding this round. Never mind. I'll attack you, and then Goon Cole will also concede this round. 2 concessions. First round. Neat. This shock box has got no use whatsoever. It's kind of annoying. Perfect. Let's go. Lockbox there, and then boosted assault for... Rude of you to hit me back, but boosted assault for a ridiculous amount of damage. Said Robo Dog, I'd die for you. 100%. Reggie, I can't believe it. I can't believe I let you take damage there, bud. I'm so sorry. Is this the point at which I start killing enemies? Because, like, I got it, right? I don't have to, but I kind of want to. I mean, look, this one is not going to concede. Will not panic while they have allies. So I have to kill someone. Let's look for a discard here. Gain 1 power, I guess. Let's discard Feint of Kashing so that I can draw 2 extra cards with this. No doggo killing? I didn't. It ran away. The Vrock ran away. Spearhead. For the rest of your turn, all attacks hit all enemies. Replenish, destroy up to 2 uses. This could be important for the final fight, but how important? Pretty important. Pretty important. Admiralty Intel is not useful for us at all. Discard a card, attack a random target. I mean, Bedlam's nice, but again, I just need more things that benefit from being discarded, rather. All allied spree gain 2 power at the start of combat. Neat. Excuse me. Inspect the lots. I'll continue the auction. Inspect the lots, obviously. Battlegraph. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. We need extra actions. So what would I take that over? It's a Battlegraph, so that's got to be over the deep wounding barbs. Honestly, extra energy for us is super important. I'm going to take that over the wounding barbs. Alright, and then approach the auction to get another item. Yeah, we negotiate pretty effectively here. We should be fine. Alright. Improvise a special rare card. Do we need that? So what is this? Hologram projection belt. Play your next card twice. Destroy up to 2 uses. That's probably the one I want the most here. Dermal cast. Don't want that. Beard. Don't want that either. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and remove the hologram belt. So how best can I do that? I'm overfilling my hand consistently here. Let's see what bid gives us. Double the count of all bidder arguments. No. Reflect all incoming damage until your next turn. No. Target argument loses 8 resolve, destroy. Pay 50 shells. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. I can even Pale Duplicity that. Sure. Just get a good start on that. Gotta compose myself, of course. We do no damage with most of our stuff, so let's try and look for setup cards. Setup cards are way more important right now. Get rid of the Voice of the People with Reconsider for some extra energy. Pale non-sec. I mean, none of these, like, it's literally just save me in energy, so it doesn't really matter which I use it on. Go for use for some extra dominance, of course. Insider information. I'm kind of obliged to try and go for this and see what it does. Duplicate target bounty or inception. White lie. Add a copy of this card to your discards. When drawn in set point, no. Non-sequitur. I guess I'll take another non-sequitur and then just use that to play the Twisted Depress I was originally going to play. Wasn't even enough to kill. You can take that projection belt, Casio won't have it. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that I want to take it. Definitely. Pale Duplicity on that card only costs 50 shills. Yeah, that is interesting, actually. Played it twice, though, so I'm fine with it. Double damage, and then... Really? Browbeating the heck out of that didn't work? I was kind of just assuming that was going to work to the point that I wasn't really bothering. Yeah, okay, there we go. Worked in general. Pond's Might. Wow, this actually did have time to get upgraded. Interesting. Max damage of all cards increased by 2, and negotiation cards that I do not want. Alright, Casio. Let's cash and go. Linda Dawn to attack your target, destroy it for 3 uses. Okay, I definitely need to try and find this turn. I can get rid of Hanabi's power supply, that's fine. But I need to find health gain, because if I do, then I can gain 5 power this turn. So definitely get rid of that. I kind of want to get rid of scatter as well, just keep visionary scatter. Okay. Play your next card twice. I could double play Robone. Me and my pack of dogs have taken you down. Me and my pack. Oh, hell yes. Keep that power, defend myself again. So I now just have 7 power on turn 1, as well as 3 dogs helping me fight here. Pretty good. Oh my god. No, wait, I can't use Boosted Assault this turn. That's fine. Hey, it's fine. I don't care. Still 30 damage. Attack him. Oh, yeah, and the Admiralty Requisition never was going to allow me to do that. Yeah, because I was going to draw a point. It's fine. I have no one else I even need to defend. Pass. What are Cashio's perks right now? Okay, they gain 1 defense the first time they take damage each turn. They hate me, so they'll always attack me. Oh, you actually have a bot. The Power Glaive deals additional damage, and whenever they gain a debuff, they gain 5 health. Target has Metallic, apply stun 1. Yeah, that's it. Get stunned. Let's double play the next attack card, Strike of Vision here. Yeah, just to try and get the ability to discard the Boosted Seeker, definitely. And then I guess I'll double the damage of the Boosted Wind-Up. No, I'll I may not. I want the wound more, I think, here. Three dogs for me is 3 tanks. It can't be for me because, like, Kashio hates me and has a vendetta, which means that they're only going to attack me. Definitely kidney shot and stun, 100% of the time there. I'm gonna actually also go for that and the Dross Core. Sure, let's see what we can draw. Play your next card twice, destroy up to 2 uses, and I can get 4 power from the Warp Vial. Actually, are any of these cards lethal if I double them right? Yeah, oh my god, they are. Yeah. Get double stabbed. I didn't even give him a chance to concede there.
The crowd
almost. Sorry about it.
And it's
almost.
Only the first of many such exits. You're a rich woman now, and you'll have a reputation to maintain. With Kashio gone, there's a yawning hole where her influence should be. You feel it tugging on you like a hook through your navel. And sure enough, the resources begin to fall into place. Fish's reputation improves with yours, but she never lets on whether she likes it. Naden wields his newfound power like a gavel, making his enemies tremble. Sometimes a coin or two finds its way to the little folks who need it. Maybe it was Naden who made it happen, but you never knew him to be loose-lipped. You stay still just about long enough to check in on those that matter, but that isn't too long. You have old graves you want to visit, old wounds that still need tending to. There's a life waiting for you in Havaria now. You just have to seize it.
Alright, that's a solid 5 out of 5 days completed. Battles 1, a ridiculous amount. Negotiations 1. Okay, so that actually wasn't too imbalanced. Had 7 graphs. Loved by 9 people. We also have still alive. Sorry, I'll look at the rest of the score bonuses when they can. So expend and reflexes are added to the pool. Just the fact, expend any number of cards, gain 1 smarts for each card expended. Expend all non-hostile. Okay, we saw Scorched Earth earlier. That's interesting. That's really interesting to me. Expend all non-hostile cards in your discard pile. Deal 2 damage to a random target for every card expended. How do you play around this? What is this in? What is this? What deck is Scorched Earth? Because it's a rare card, so usually the rare cards are like they define a deck in some way. Like you would have to reliably draw this at the end. If this was sticky, it'd be a lot better. You put it in a diplomacy deck and rip it when you're about to get lethal. But how is it going to be always in your end hand? Because, like, I guess a super thick deck? I don't know about that. Lets you burn your manipulate cards out. I guess maybe, like, you use it the turn before you kill the enemy so that you just have nothing that you want, like, you won't draw into garbage. But then again, it has to be at the end. Do we know its upgrades? Yeah, we do. Lower its cost and deal 3 damage, rather. Build a green deck with discard hostility. Maybe. It's weird. Good impression. This card loses 1 damage each time you end your turn. Boosted or pale. Yeah. Maybe if you had like a super thin deck? Sonic feedback. If you've discarded a card this turn, this costs 0. That would have been good for us. Yeah, just boosts its damage, I guess. Survival reflexes is discard a card, gain 5 defense. That's another really good card for us. Whenever you discard a card, gain 1 defense. That would have been ridiculous for us. Patently insane. Let's actually have a look at the upgrade on this as well. Ambush, put in your opening hand, or double its effect. Double its effect is so powerful, especially because it's not doubling its cost. Could you use it to expend all the tipsies and stuff? I guess you can expend them, but it wouldn't destroy them. Which is what you really want to do with those. Alright. Not bad. Next pack as well, we get Influence and Discard Dead. Alright. Tyrannize, spend 1 Influence, gain 2 Dominance. Yeah, we've seen that generated a couple times before. Beguile gains 3 damage each time this is drawn while you have Influence. You can upgrade it to gain more damage or... It's still very expensive. But I guess you don't have to play it until it's great, right? So what, you have a deck that you cycle every single turn? And influence gain? I could see like the Beguile deck. Yeah, thin deck. Yeah, you have to run effectively a deck that is the size of your hand, basically. Or the size of how much you can generate in your hand with draw as well. Hydro influence deck. Yep. Magnetic Charm, draw 2 cards, gain 1 influence for each diplomacy card drawn. Yeah, this is just a diplomacy hard deck. Yeah, that makes sense. Kredeshi Barbstorm. Apply 2 bleed, discard this card. Apply 2 bleed to all enemies and put this card back in your hand. Incredible. Incredible. Something that I like, because the problem with Wind Up is I often have a hand full of cards that discard other cards, and then at some point I have to stop playing them so I can play Wind Up. Whereas with Kredeshi Barbstorm, you never do that. You never play Kredeshi Barbstorm. You just constantly discard it. This looks incredible. I can't wait to have a run with this. Yeah, 3 bleed to all enemies. Baby. Bleed discard deck. Active defense is apply 6 defense, 4, and then increase by 2 for each card discarded this turn. Yeah. Totally fine, just a discard, kind of generally good discard build. Battle Scars, discard your hand, gain 2 defense and 2 count of each card discarded, expand. This looks maybe like it doesn't even necessarily go in a discard build. It looks like it goes in kind of like a high cost build. So you play a high cost card and then you battle scars, discard all of the other cards you couldn't afford to play. Or a deck that just has a bunch of draw and just get a bunch of defense and counter. It doesn't seem like this is necessarily something you play with a defense build. Sorry, with a counter build rather. Like it'll work in a counter build as well, but if you've discarded all the other cards in your hand before you play battle scars, it's not super effective. Didn't get the next one. But we do have the unlock for Prestige 2, which we'll definitely be doing in the future. Alright. Let's have a look at what Prestige 2 would be. Opponent arguments start with more resolve. I mean, like, I feel like I'm at the point where I can pretty reliably win Griftlands, so I do need to increase these, but at the same rate, like, the way that I play, like, very slowly trying to upgrade all of my cards in the start of combat, trying to eke out all value everywhere, that's gonna be a little more difficult with the opponent argument starting with that.